I was gonna ask about the person who saw the donut thingy. That basically the mascot of the donut, but it was very round and it was very weirdly shaped, and everyone kept calling it a butthole.
You know,
I
I've
said it looked
for the beginning of your stream.
I said it looked like a nice vape ball.
You know,
But then someone voted me.
I drew a emote that was a donut, but it looked like a butthole because
Was it puckered?
someone wanted it.
Hold on, that wasn't the right
Yeah,
word.
it's puckered.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah, it's puckered.
No. Although I feel like a butthole should look puckered normally. But if it doesn't, that's weird. Anyway.
That's called a gape.
No. No. I mean, a gape is better than a prolapse, but no.
Why would you bring that up?
Because ADHD going everywhere, okay? Hi, stream.
DM.
So.
DM.
Yeah, sorry, I forgot that's me today. What?
I need music, please.
Oh yeah, sorry.
No, we're just gonna sit here listening to everyone breathe.
Man, the tablet's doing that thing again.
Not the thing.
What thing?
It's not connecting to the Wi-Fi.
Oh no.
Yay, music. Whee! I have to turn it down anyways because I'm hard of hearing.
Yeah. Is the volume okay for everyone?
See.
Yeah.
Dude, it sounds great.
Okay. Can you even hear it, Alex?
Nope.
Okay.
Oh.
Alright. So last time, you guys picked up some jobs. You guys left your maps at the library for them to make copies. You met Cyrus and Winston, your fellow coworkers.
Out of character question. What jobs did we take? Did we take all 4 of them?
I believe so.
Did we finish one of them already, or just?
So you found one of the books already.
Yeah, we almost did it.
And you have finished, but haven't collected payment for the delivery that you guys did.
Because we have to go back to the
hog.
I don't know why my brain thought it was never mind. Yeah, the hog. We have the potions. Well, Gurn has the potions, correct?
Gurn has some potions, yes.
And
15 of them, and a new gun that he could potentially use them with.
And Echo was flirting with the cat.
Yes.
And Homer Bum was disappointed that the potions were not for drinking.
Yeah, the potions are definitely not for drinking. Would highly recommend you do not do that.
Did any of us ever ask what would happen if Homer Bum did drink one?
He'd probably die.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah, I feel like that would be accurate for his character, y'all. But honestly, I don't.
Maybe you should,
However,
play the character a little bit.
Huh?
yeah, but like he has a do not resuscitate because he's fucked up and like
Yeah,
passively suicidal. Like
and
I'm
Homer
getting
Bun.
attached, y'all.
Don't worry. That do not resuscitate doesn't pertain to us.
That's true.
Wait,
I mean,
what?
What?
maybe it's, I
I
don't
mean, the
know.
real department agreed not to revive you.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like the real department said they don't have to. Echo has plots.
Oh, okay, good. I'll keep that in the back of my mind.
But your character doesn't, but you do. I remember I made notes on like 4 people locations, and I'm like, well, they'll come up when they come up, hopefully. I'm still waiting for a chance to listen to Echo singing.
You gotta say you're listening.
The first time it happened, I almost passed out in the tub. So, is it Rory's fault?
No, you just gotta You just gotta say, oh, he's just listening in.
He almost fell asleep to it the last time.
Good.
What the heck? Why is...
So morning time, huh?
Mm-hmm.
What time are you guys getting up?
Crack of dawn.
Crack of dawn?
Oh, I said
Echo-
Rory well.
Echo's probably gonna do the same. Probably gonna do what she was doing in the kitchen before.
Making breakfast?
Making breakfast. Her little slave going about.
Rory is going to head to the bathroom to see if he can start some laundry and not be exposed this morning again.
What, you don't want my unseen servant doing your laundry for you?
Rory was embarrassed to be in his underwear for that long. He has to wash this underwear this time. So
Gurn will come out with no shirt again.
we'll just stand. Where would you do laundry? Here, somewhere here. Yeah.
Okay, so the last time we saw Homer, right, was on the couch and he pissed himself, right?
See, I think that's what happened. So I'm assuming Echo woke up first, and then because and then Rory made his way to the bathroom, hoping Echo doesn't notice.
She probably wouldn't notice, honestly. Or she wouldn't care.
Homer's bum's not on the couch,
Oh, wait,
by the way.
where?
Did Homer Bum pass out in the hall then?
Nope,
Oh,
he's not
weird.
there.
Oh,
Homer Bum's not in the house at all.
Yep.
That's concerning. So who would have noticed at this point?
well, Echo definitely would have, because she would have gone past the couch.
Rory hasn't been to the room yet, so he didn't, and his door doesn't pass that area, so Rory probably wouldn't have seen it. He saw the bed though, but he knows Homer doesn't sleep on that bed, so.
I mean,
Gurn just shirtless again.
is Gurn at the table, or where is he?
Yeah, he'd come back. He'd come out and sit.
The one that, can any of us move him? Or
I can't.
I also
What?
can't. I can't move Gurn either.
How much food is left in the house?
Oh, do we have to go grocery shopping?
You guys had a normal amount of food yesterday, right?
Yeah.
I presume.
Yeah. We
Yeah.
only made breakfast. We didn't eat anywhere else.
Oh yeah.
Or eat anything else. So we only had breakfast.
Well, there's enough for about, an average like day's worth of food. For the four of you for about 2 weeks. So
Oh, okay.
if anything, if you guys actually didn't eat dinner at some point when you got home, then there'd be more than enough at this point for that. But yeah.
I don't remember any of us eating dinner. I know that two of us like went to their room and one of us went to the bathroom and Homer went.
Yeah.
I probably don't know, but if he's not here this morning,
He did polish the bottle that the coworkers give him, and I'm not sure when y'all went to bed, but he either was polishing off the bottle the last time you saw him, or kind of snoozing a little bit on the couch. Not sure if or when anybody would notice the piss, but
Oh, Echo would have definitely seen it, and probably had her servant like clean it up as best as it could. If you're not there, so which you aren't, so.
for sure.
But she is curious, but she's not gonna say anything about it, of where you are.
Hee hee.
Yeah, as of right now, Rory's kind of just naked in the bathroom washing his clothes. But so, as long as no one barges in there, because I don't think Rory's aware, you can lock the doors because he's always just gone in there and closed it.
Echo will finish making breakfast and put a plate in front of Gurn.
Let's see.
He'll grunt in acknowledgement.
Mm-hmm.
Rory's gonna step out with his shirt and his underwear, and he's gonna be grumbling to himself that his pants are taking forever to dry, but his shirt and underwear are fine. Morning everybody. Where's Homer? Isn't he supposed to be here?
Oh,
Rory asked out loud.
good morning. Come sit and eat. He wasn't here.
Wait, what do you mean he wasn't here? We saw him on the couch last night.
He must have just left. I'm not sure where.
Huh. Feel like it's a little early. Maybe he's not far. Rory starts to slouch in his chair and lean on the table.
Echo will put a plate in front of him.
Thanks, Echo. Rory starts to poke and prod his food.
No problem, darling.
No shirt today, Gurn? Rory asks, looking at Gurn.
Sorry, what?
No shirt today?
Is it necessary?
Rory puts his finger up to say something, but he can't think of anything, and just puts the hand back down. I guess not, Rory says. and he continues to eat the food.
Echo eats her own food and lets her servant do like the weird like little chores around the house, cleaning up, whatever.
So does anyone have a idea where we should head next for today?
Well, we need to go get my map.
We could return that one book at the same time. It'll only give us a gold, but something.
Yeah, we can do that.
And Gurn has a map to be picked up as well.
Is it Gurn or I think it was Homer?
Oh,
Yeah.
was it Homer?
I believe so.
Because
yeah.
Gurn saw the books and like
Yeah,
left.
Gurn no
He immediately
doubt
left.
about
You're
it.
right. You're right. You're right.
Yep, I didn't even go in.
He saw the books and tail-hided out of there.
Well, we need to go back to the cat. She says with a little bit of a smirk.
Can Rory do an insight check?
No, never. Go ahead.
Where is my character sheet? Why am I roll sucking again?
She is not hiding it. You'd see her. She is very interested in him.
Oh. Roy just makes the oh face. But doesn't say anything.
Though the walking seems a little bit tedious, I must say.
Rory sighs. I feel like we walked so many miles yesterday.
Well,
Every time it felt like 2 to 3 hours walk.
Oh, speak for yourself.
Not all of us can float, Echo. You heard me running the other day.
Listen, if I could pick you up and take you with me, I would, but I can only do that with.
Rory frankly shakes his head and waves his hands. No, it's okay. I may look small, but I swear I'm heavier than I look. Actually, is he heavier than he looks?
Somehow I don't believe you.
It's true. I'm not. It's not all skin and bones here. Rory kind of tries to flex and pat his arm.
Well, you sure as hell won't be skin and bones with me around. Hey.
That rolls to Rory. Actually, Echo, I've been meaning to ask you. Is food the same where you are from?
How do you mean?
I mean, you've been making breakfast for us each day, and it's pretty much what I would have for breakfast when I have food, so...
Oh, I really don't have a frame of reference as to what your food is
Oh.
like, but if it looks the same,
I haven't been really thinking about it, but like, yeah, it's pretty much what I would have for breakfast. And I maybe because I'm kind of tired when I start eating, but it's yeah. I know there's thoughts that were from different places, but maybe not so much. Rory kind of scratches his cheek while saying that.
Gurn,
Yeah.
does this food look the same to you as what you would eat?
I mean, it's food.
But does it look the same?
I guess.
She would like to incite him. As soon as I find it. It's a
That's better than my
14.
roll.
You can't tell if he just doesn't remember or just never pays attention.
Yeah. She'll leave it alone then.
Add a character question. How much time has passed since now? Since we woke up.
Not too long.
Okay.
It would be around this time, however, that Homer would get home. Along with a familiar face.
Oh, Homer. Welcome home.
Does Tyrod come in with me?
He'll walk you up to the door.
Before Homer Bum comes in, he'll kind of gesture to the bottle of whiskey one last time and be like, "Hey, buddy, you sure you don't want to go on this? Not gonna lie, you're a pretty cool guy. As I said earlier, pretty good drinking, buddy." He wiggles his eyebrows.
He'll give kind of a bemused smile and go. It's all yours.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it. And he comes back in. Or comes to us.
Excuse me.
Echo, are you at the door?
Yeah.
He'll give you a nod and ask, how are you settling in?
All right, I guess.
Anything you guys need? Anything come up?
Oh, Rory looks over to them and kind of been not amused, but like I guess shocked. Goes, Homer, where have you been? And just kind of tilts his head to the left.
He'll give you a cheeky smile, but he'll say, "Nunya."
Echo will usher in Homer and Tyriad and probably sit them both down at the table, putting a plate in front of both of them.
Oh,
Rory's gonna blink a few times and ask, "Oh, is Nunya a nice place?"
Oh my god, I love him so much. Homer Bum kind of raises his eyebrows in surprise and says, "Damn, Kid, do you got autism where you're from? Because you're pretty fucking autistic.
Oh,
Rory kind of tilts his head to the right. And
what
asks,
is?
and he's gonna ask, is that like a curse? And he kind of squints, looking at him in question.
Homer Bum raises up his arms and kind of as ways as to dismiss that idea. No. It's kind of racks his head a little bit, pauses for a second. Just I don't know, fucking different way to be. It's yeah, I don't know, man. Jesus Christ. He takes another plug from the bottle.
I think Homer's the only one of you who knows what mental illness is.
I would say Rory doesn't know because it's totally disguised as other things in his world. So
Homer, are you? Shit, what's the word? Fuck. Are you?
Oh, I had that earlier today.
Fuck.
are you fucked?
Are you
Sorry,
fucked?
honestly.
Are you fucked? No.
Did you guys fuck?
Shit. Are you saying that he's naive? Because that's
Upon
what it sounds
hearing
like
that-
to me.
Upon hearing that word, Rory looks up in surprise and asks, "Oh, you mean like the people of the night?"
Huh?
No.
Like
He looks at everybody.
like
Is-
women women of the night?
No. Rory gets really embarrassed. No, I mean, women of the night are totally different. Those are.
You know,
those
I
are
resemble that
secretive.
I resemble that remark.
Rory looks at Echo. You don't look like an assassin temptress. Those ladies have like very big chest plates and itty bitty like corsets. And then they have blades in their hips. How do you Rory just kind of sits in a thinking phase.
Oh, Rory. I am a temptress, but not that kind.
They like to sleep with people and kill them in their sleep. That's why they're called women of the night. But that's not what that word means. Rory's kind of just.
I
thinking.
literally okay, out of character. I thought it was just whore. I thought women of the night were just whores. I don't.
I'm pretty sure that is.
No, that's
it.
fine. I'm rolling with that. That's what you thought.
Oh.
Warriors were. That's not what that means.
Oh, okay.
It's one of those things I'm hoping I can just get away with because everyone's from a different thing.
Okay.
Yeah, so Rory's just gonna start mumbling to himself, thinking.
While this is happening, Homer is going to kind of gesture the bottle of whiskey that he has to Gurn.
He'll just kind of stare at you.
In response to the stare, Homer Bum, in a quieter tone, kind of like, listen, then, about the other night, I'm fine stealing. By all means, steal. Okay? But and he says this in as apologetic as this crusty old man can muster. It sounded like he was going to say I'm sorry, but instead he says, steal from anyone you want, man. Just, as far as I'm concerned, this is our group. Steal from anyone, just not the group. Drink with me?
Is it technically stealing if we still have it?
Homer Bum kind of like looks at him and pauses. It's it's just that you didn't ask, man. Like I would have, yes, we still got it, but you just ask, please. I'm He kind of sighs. I'm fine with sharing anything I have. Just ask, man, please. He says please like through gritted teeth, but
Alright.
After mumbling for a while, Rory slams his fist into his palm, like, wait a minute, Gurn, did you take anything from anyone else here besides Homer Bum?
Not yet.
Oh, I don't like that answer.
Rory immediately runs to the bathroom to check on his pants. And then you guys will hear a crash as Rory accidentally knocked over the wall here while trying to pull his pants from off of it.
Oops.
No!
Oh. He's probably fine.
Rory comes out with his pants on, but his shirt is torn open. Guys, I have a problem. My shirt. It's the only shirt I have.
I can fix that for you.
The buttons are missing on the right side. We
Do-
have buttons.
Homer Bum pipes up after another drink and says, I can also fix that for you. If anything, I can make that better. He rubs his hands together. You like patches?
Rory kind of fidgets with his shirt. This is a button up. It's easier to take on and off.
Oh,
Do you still have the buttons with it? Like in your hand?
He couldn't find them. That's why they're like ripped off. The holes are broken open, so they're not there anymore.
Are the buttons in the bathroom?
I don't know. I didn't see them. The screen is like broken on the floor too.
One moment. She'll go and look for the buttons.
Roll investigation. Yeah, you find them.
Rory, I found them.
Where did you find them? I could looked everywhere. They might have broken the screen.
Well, find another screen later.
Thank you.
She'll hand
Takes
him the
buttons.
yeah.
If she takes the buttons, go.
Gurn will go over and look at how damaged the screen is.
I'm assuming you just kind of put your fist through it, or
Oh
No, like he'll look at the screen and see how damaged it is.
when Rory pulled his pants down, he pulled it down, and then when he was trying to pick it up, he poked several holes through them. So it's like ripped and shredded, basically. It still stands up. Like the frame's not broken, but the screen itself is like ripped to shreds by accident. So it doesn't block anything anymore. I'm just gonna sit here for now. He fidgets with his shirt.
If anything, we could probably use a sheet, maybe off the bed over there, if Homer Bum's not going to use it.
Homer Homer bums shrugs in response.
Rory looks at Homer. Do you not want the bed, Homer? Bum.
Homer bum is kind of, between shoveling food in his mouth is taking drinks, and he kind of pauses at that. Kind of looks over to the direction of the bed, and he's like, looks like the cobwebs it looks like he's trying to think with little cobwebs in his brain. He's just kind of like, I'm a no. I'm gonna get a soft sleeping on that thing. Couch is already nice enough. I've spent a lot of my kind of stops. I think I've spent quite a few years on one. A bed, not so much.
Rory kind of just looks down in understandment to Homer Bum. That makes sense. But, I mean, he looks over in direction of the bed. If you want us to move the bed into the living room for you, or if the couch breaks down, it's always an option.
You look over in that direction. Gurn has been poking at the sheet, and it's now fixed.
Rory does a double take.
The screen thing?
Or sorry, yeah, the screen.
Gurn, what did you say? Rory shouts.
I mean, it's fixed now.
Rory goes back to the bathroom to check. How did you do that so fast? He just kind of waddles back into the room in disbelief. that was torn. It was shredded.
Looks
Someone
like
did
we
one
have a
together.
handyman.
Kind of
Yeah,
pops
it's
from
not that hard to fix stuff.
Homer Bum nods in agreement and kind of mutters in between food and drink, says, Yeah, do it yourself, man. Love the effort. Love the ethic.
Echo, did you come back to the table with the buttons?
Yes.
While that's going on,
I gave it to Rory, actually.
The buttons are just on the table. He's still fidgeting with the shirt.
while that's going on, Tyriad will move over next to Rory, pick the buttons up, and then he himself will cast Mending and fix it for you.
Rory kind of just looks shocked and asks Tyriad, How did you use a healing spell on clothes?
Oh, it's not healing. It's a pretty simple spell. It's called Mending. Fixes most minor wear and tear, whatnot. Unfortunately, I don't think it works on people, but
Wait,
I suppose people not of the mechanical nature, but
That Rory kind of whispers, but that was the same glow as mending in my world, and that only heals wounds. He kind of just mutters to himself, I've got to make sure to jot this down in my journal.
Hey, Tyriad. Sorry, was somebody going to say something?
I was done, so.
I was gonna say, Gurn's just looking like super confused.
Does this place have trolleys? Any type of transportation?
He'll start to answer you, and then his eyes will kind of widen. I didn't give you the map of the Waystones, did I?
Roy looks up. Waystones? He asks in confusion.
He'll go through the bag that he has on his hip, find a piece of paper, sort of cringe a little bit. Ah, yes, I was supposed to give this to you yesterday. I apologize. You'll find these stations. There's one down in the plaza, and there's one up on Eternal Hill as well, would be the two closest. Are either of you from worlds with phone booths? Well, they're these little sort of clear buildings. You go in, you put the number where you want to go in, and you go there. They're sort of miniature centralized teleportation circles.
Fun hearing
Oh.
that. Rory just eyes wide open, and his mouth just drops to the ground. And goes, "You mean I didn't have to run for 3 hours yesterday?"
Echo is
Homer Bum is
cringing.
fucking cackling.
Tyriad looks guilty as fuck. I am very sorry about that.
Rory looks up from the picture. "You mean we walked 2 hours, and then I ran for 3 hours, and then we walked for 5 hours?" And Rory kind of just recedes into a ball. "So much walking."
I take it you were busy yesterday then.
Doing jobs. Or figuring out about jobs.
If you hear muttering about like the walking in the background, that's just Rory.
The walking. The walking!
Yep, just him rocking in the chair. We didn't have to walk over and over again.
Oh. It'll be okay, Rory. At least we don't have to do that again.
Rory perks up. But okay, fine.
At least we know now.
Homer Bum kind of rolls his eyes, finishing off his food. Kid, you're young. You gotta work those Twinkie muscles of you, dude. Come on. Like, 20
Rory,
miles? That's nothing in my planet.
Rory looks at them, kind of like glaring, but he's kind of tearing up. He's like, "Homer Bum, I not Twinkie muscles. I have some." Smacks his arm again, trying to flex it.
What? You've mentioned I've just went along with that word, but what does it mean?
Rory kind of looks at her. "I just assume it means small," while twiddling his hands.
She looks at Tyriad in confusion.
Tyriad's avoiding eye contact.
Well, maybe he's small in a different way.
What do you mean? Oh, she doesn't ask. What do you mean? She goes. Oh, that's unfortunate. I'm so sorry, Tyriad.
Roy kind of just looks to the side, trying to realize what he might have implied.
Just kind of pinching the bridge of his nose.
Much like me, the player, Homer Bum is probably again cackling his ass off. He cackles, and then he's kind of like, well, back where I'm from, it's an old word. But it means something like kind of like stares off in the distance. And then
1,000-yard stare.
1,000-yard stare.
The flashbacks.
The flashbacks.
Flashbacks.
Um,
Flashbacks.
he's taken probably an uncomfortable amount of time to respond.
Rory kind of just does it not mean small?
Homer Bum kind of like snaps back into it. Yeah, sure. It means
And then Rory kind of looks at Tyriad and goes, and kind of bows. I'm so sorry, Tyriad. I didn't mean to call you out.
It's okay. It's a very normal thing. You wouldn't guess how many clients that me and my girls have had with that problem.
And then Rory kind of picks us up. They're like, yeah, if it's not small in stature, then I'm so sorry.
The funny part being, I think he's taller than all of you.
Yeah, that's why Rory's saying what he's saying. Because he put it together. He goes like, well, if it's not small, if I'm calling you twin because I'm small, but Tyriad's not small. But that means, oh no. That was what's going on in the headspace.
Is the implication also that Rory's small then?
Rory's short. So
it's like it's a double meaning. Is the implication then? Fair enough.
Or maybe that's why Rory was embarrassed to be in his underwear.
Oh,
The world may never know now.
Homer Bum kind of gets a devious look on his face and starts cooking something up. He's like,
is it meth?
yeah, it does mean small. But a little something that you should know about my people. Especially you should know this, Rory. He kind of taps the side of his head. Is that it's small where the sun don't shine, you know what I mean? He gives you a wink and he gestures with the bottle of whiskey towards his crotch area, all the while having an evil smile on his face. See, where I come from, he wiggles his eyebrows, we can see through gloves.
Upon hearing that, Rory just turns incredibly pale. And then kind of just screams off the top of his lungs and runs back to his room for a bit.
Oh, Rory.
Stop! He knows the secrets! You just hear him dive into the bed.
Oh. Did you lock the door or not?
He doesn't know how to lock doors. He doesn't know what that means.
Oh, okay.
I was trying to make it a trend that he doesn't lock doors because he never had to before.
Well, she's not gonna enter the room, but she'll knock on the door and go, Rory, can I come in?
He's just gonna stay quiet. You'll hear whispers, if I don't answer, they'll leave.
Rory, I can hear you.
No, you can't!
I can definitely hear you.
No!
Come back out, Rory.
Oh shoot, I closed the map by accident. Give me a second. Maybe later.
She will sigh and go back to the table.
I'm confused. Cannot everyone fix stuff like that?
Well, I certainly can't.
At that, Tyriad will kind of give you a curious look. Can you cast Mending, Gurn?
Define cast.
Well, here, and he'll take a pen out of his cloak, snap it in half, and then hand it to you. Are you able to fix that?
Don't get ink on the carpet.
I mean, yeah.
Can you show me?
He'll take it and just kind of like run his thumb across it as he does it. And then hand it back.
He'll look over the pen, kind of look at you. Fascinating. And this isn't something you're intentionally casting? It's just innate to you?
I think I'm more confused.
Well, that's an interesting one.
Rory not breaks the door, but like slams the door open, marches back to the room, and goes, "Well, if Homer has seen it, then I guess it's only fair the rest of you guys see it." so, he's like, "I don't want to hide anything from you guys. If one person saw it." So he kind of just like pulls down his pants and goes, "There, fine, there. You see the very hideous scar. You see it?" And there's a big like scar that's shaped like a thorny whipvine that goes around like from his thigh to that thing. And it's like, there's the shame. Are you happy? And then pulls up his pants.
Tyriad like looks away and uses his hand to just like block the side of his vision.
Echo looks very concerned at you. What happened?
Lori, shocked. Oh, it is that not a normal thing?
I mean, scars are very normal, but what happened?
He kind of looks to Homer and goes like, "Isn't this what? Is that what you were calling me out on, Homer Bum?"
Homer Bum has been bent over the table, laughing. He doesn't respond because he's too busy laughing.
And then so he looks to Echo. To answer your question, it's a branding mark.
You can kind of see she kind of gets angry at that. Like a little bit of anger passes through her eyes, but she doesn't say anything.
So
Homer Bum stops laughing at that, by the way.
So I mean, I assumed it was normal for everyone that like certain scars means you belong to somebody at one point. And he kind of just kind of awkwardly stands there. I was part of a house, and everyone was branded with a mark of something. And he kind of just shifts uncomfortably. But it's not a big deal. It happens when you're younger, so it usually tells people where, like, you were born into. But if you weren't born there, they kind of just mark a place that's not supposed to be seen. Because I thought that's why Homer was making that observation. I'm not ashamed or anything. It's he kind of just like doesn't know now if what was the call out was a different call out now.
Homer Bum isn't looking at Rory. He has a poker face, and for a split second, his eyebrows kind of furrow up in a look of pain before it goes back to poker face, and he takes a long drawl of the whiskey and says nothing.
Come on, guys, it's not a big deal, right? He kind of just looks at everybody.
Now even I know that's kind of fucked.
Rory, I know you want to go back to your world, but at least I just want you safe. And
I mean, they're not there anymore, so it's okay. He kind of sheepishly shrugs and sits back in his seat. Sorry for the mood change. And he looks at Tyrion. So, how's it going?
All right. I was planning on seeing you all later today, but happened to run into Homer, and he'll kind of give Homer a look.
Homer Bum doesn't give any indication of a response, just kind of keeps the poker face.
So, how are you all settling in then?
I mean, that's fine. Rory kind of like leans back in his chair a little bit. All while scratching his arm.
For reference, by the way, everyone, the map of the waypoints and the locations that you have discovered have been added to a version of the map. So, here we go. The little swirls are the places you can teleport to. The numbers are the sequence for each of those.
Oh, so some of them still have like a decent distance, but it's not as bad. Oh, so we could. So Rory points to the grumpy hog. There's a what do you call it? Phone wave thing near the grumpy hog. 11D7. That's the word. Numbers.
I think that's a 2.
That is a 2.
I'm dumb. I'm sorry.
You're good. You're good.
That was an out of character. Sorry, I can't read apparently. I thought that was a 7.
No, it's fair.
Oh, jeez.
Alex says I draw my 2s upside down, so.
Hey, you kind of do.
Don't be mean to me.
I'm being mean to you.
Uh,
Oh my god, you're right. They do kind of look upside down.
Holy fuck.
I
Like, if
wow.
you
told
actually
you.
turned it upside down, it would look like a 2.
Wow.
I told you.
We're being bullied.
I,
Or
I, I,
D&D
oh,
game.
I didn't mean that in a mean way. I was just like, okay, sorry, I'm sorry.
Get
No, you're
bullied,
fine.
bitch. Well, we
But I
can.
thought,
Sorry.
sorry. No, sorry. That just, I see why he said that now, but that's, sorry. I'll stick.
Well, we can get what we need done today and maybe see about the next posting.
So, the library first, and then we warp to the Grumpy Hog, so
Yes.
you can pick up your map, Echo?
Yes. Oh, Tyriad,
Hmm?
we need your book. This
What?
Programming 101?
He kind of
Rory.
stares at you blankly for a second, then
Rory asks, like, oh, right, pulls out the list. Look, your name's on here. Right, that's you? Mr. Shadowbane?
I still have that? Yeah, I'll get that to you guys. Oops.
Please be fast about it.
Well, I'll be seeing you later today, so I'll bring it by then.
About what time?
Do you all have a schedule for today, or?
Well, there's a few things that we're gonna be doing.
Does around dinner time work?
Sure.
I'll see you all then.
Okay.
I should, be on my way, but thank you very much for breakfast, and he'll sort of nod to you, Echo.
She'll nod back.
Take care then, and he'll leave.
She will exhale like sharply and clap her hands. Rory,
Rory kind of looks at Echo. Yes.
what's your favorite food?
He kind of stares at her. I don't have one.
You don't have a favorite meal?
I mean, I like fairy toast, but it's not made from fairies. He kind of just rubs his arm. It's a slice of bread that's been baked in the oven, and it has butter and sprinkles on it. It's the only kind of meal that I can afford most of the time.
You see her and she goes into the kitchen. She's looking for sprinkles. Are there any?
Probably not. There'd be sugar, but that's probably the closest you'd get.
Fuck. Okay.
Okay, so out of character. So originally fairy toast is made with powdered sugar or regular sugar on top of butter. So that's just Rory's flair.
Oh, okay.
Sprinkles, because
No.
he can't find sugar, but he used to carry sprinkles. So that's an out of character sort of thing. So if you'd want to tempt that, it'll be fine. Why do you ask, Echo? if you don't. He kind of looks at her concerned. Are you worried I'm not eating enough? I'm eating more than I normally do. So he puts thumbs up in her direction.
It is partly because I do want you to eat. But if it's your favorite, I want to make you your favorite.
Oh, he kind of stammers. I just like it because it's what I have every day. It's easy to make, so.
Is it truly your favorite, or is it just because it's there?
He kind of looks down. Does that matter? He kind of sheepishly smiles at her.
I mean, no. But maybe I should start making you more food in general and see what your consensus is.
Any consolation, I like the breakfasts.
And that'll go for you two as well. She looks to both Gurn and Homer Bum.
I mean, food is food.
She gives a little smile at that and shakes her head. All right.
At least whenever you can get it.
Rory kind of looks at Homer Bum. He kind of just sees how he's been quiet for a while instead of laughing. Hey, you know what happened didn't bother me, right? So he kind of just looks at Homer Bum. So it's okay. You know.
Homer Bum gives Rory a sympathetic look and kind of quickly says, "Never okay. Not for a child." Anyways, he kind of tries to shrug it off and snap out of it. Looks towards Echo. Soup. Soup is a good one. It uses pretty damn good ingredients. You know, a lot goes into it. It's warm. It's nourishing. It's an efficient use of food, I'd say. I mean, at the end of the day, I have eaten just about anything that is halfway yet. At this point, he's kind of getting up for the table to go over to the couch and get out some of those glass shards and bust out his glass blowing kit and working on some glass pieces.
Okay. Alex, do you know how long, if there's a time frame stated for that anywhere?
For
Doing like
just
crafting, I guess, that kind of thing. Because I know there is a glass blowing kit, but like in basic.
I know there is a calculation. I'd have to.
Well, do you have a specific amount of time that you're planning on working on it, Felly?
Just, you know, however, he's probably gonna be doing it while folks are around before they leave, so just whenever up until probably around when they leave, he'll be working on it.
All right. What would the check for that be? Sleight of hand?
Wouldn't that be a dexterity check?
Well,
Wouldn't it-
it'd be a
wouldn't it
check with the
Yeah,
tools.
the tools.
Oh, that would make sense, yeah.
Oh, do you just roll straight with the tools? I've never had to do
It's-
anything with.
Yeah, so you use the tools, but most would just be a query of like what stat do you think would go along with it?
All right. So
Which,
yeah,
like,
you need-
arguably in this case would probably be dexterity.
probably be dex, yeah. So you should be able to click on the tools in your underneath your stats and roll that. And what it should give you a pop-up. You can have it be dex.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I mean, you do pretty good with them. Are you working on a pipe with it? You said a bong.
I think he's gonna. Yeah. He'll work on a glass bong with the glass that he picked up from the smash bottle that he had the other day.
Right. Yeah, I'd say
Well-
probably not to the extent of it being usable quite yet, but you make good headway on it. So
While Echo is cooking and Homer Bum is glass blowing, Rory just pulls out the small notebook and starts writing in it. It's not officially in his pocket because it's not really something, but basically he's an explorer, but it's part of his like alchemist supplies or explorer pack. It's like just a small paper
yeah, sure.
bounty. So he just starts writing in it more.
Around this time, you will. Any of you who know what a phone is, you'll hear a phone start ringing and realize that there is in fact one in the living room.
Is the phone ringing sound like a modern, like an iPhone ring, or does it sound like an old timey?
It's pretty old fashioned.
So like
Looking
that
at it,
ding, 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 sort of
Yep.
thing.
looking at it, it looks like a rotary phone, except there's actually no dial or any input. It's just
Oh shit! One of those phones. Those really loud. Noise. Then. Right?
Echo yowls at it like meow and like floats as far as away from it as she can before hissing.
Rory kind of looks up and looks in the direction. No way! And he walks over to it. This is actually this is ringing.
It's loud. Get it? Turn it off.
I've never used one, but I've always wanted to. Rory gets really excited. Kind of picks it up and holds it in front of him. Not like to his ear, but in front of him. It's like, Rory here. He doesn't
Good morning.
hear anything though.
you hear like very muffled and faint from the speaker. This is Cyrus. We met last night. I can't really
Who?
hear you that well.
What?
Hello?
How does anyone? And he holds it up. Does anyone know how we make this louder?
Get that thing away from me.
Rory kind of just keeps pulling to his face. Hello?
Hello?
Hello? Where? He like kind of swishes around his face. How does this work?
Roll me an investigation check.
Me?
Yeah.
Boop.
You're having trouble figuring this out, man.
I hear like a muffled voice in here. I can't. What do I do? It's not coming. And he starts shaking the phone. It's not coming out.
Just for context, Homer Bum was born in the mid 2020s, so he's like a not even a Gen Alpha. I think he might be a Gen Alpha or a Gen Beta.
He's
Gen
a
Beta, I
Gen
think. Or
He's
Beta.
an alpha. Yeah, he'd be Gen
Yeah.
Beta.
So he never he has terrible memory problems, but even in the recesses of brain, he wouldn't be able to be like really know too well what that is. But he kind of, in response to Rory's stress, he kind of squints at it and tilts his head, and he's like, "You're saying you can hear sounds?"
Yeah, and he, like, Rory's still holding it far from his head, but like in his face, he's like, I hear like a little muffled noise coming from something, but like I shake it, and nothing coming out. So he's kind of holding it towards Homer Bum right now. He's like, here, listen, hello.
Homer Bum kind of sighs and takes a break from what he was doing. He walks over to this old timey, vaguely familiar, but definitely not sure what it is device. Kind of tentatively takes it out of Rory's hands, stares at it. Should he do it and because
Sure.
investigations check? Okay.
Maybe you'll roll better than Rory.
Boy, not by much. I mean, it might take you a while, but I feel like with your combined efforts, you can figure out where the sound is coming from at least.
Oh god, at least not all of us have to do an investigation to see where that's coming from.
I mean, we can keep going down the line.
Yeah, like Gurn would have a good investigation.
I mean, you could try. Gurn, do you know where the noise is coming from? Rory kind of points to the thing in Homer Bum's hand. I hear something, I just don't know where. And I'm assuming Echo is like across the room.
Yeah,
corner.
like in the corner, like her limbs are splayed, like something that you would probably see out of a fucking horror movie. Like she is up against like the wall and the ceiling.
Like ready to like mush into the wall, I guess.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
When were phones invented?
I don't know.
1880s, I want to say. It could be-
Shut up. That might not be a good thing for me.
Hold on, wait. When were phones invented? I hope I'm wrong. Oh, 1876. Ooh.
Oh
You're wrong.
no.
Actually close.
I mean, they would have been probably still more aristocracy type things at that point.
Okay,
so
but like
she's
that's
probably-
that's the first phone, the first basic phone
yeah,
was
exactly.
1849.
Jack
The first,
the
like,
Ripper.
Oh jeez. I was throwing a ballpark answer. I didn't think to be that.
Yeah,
It doesn't have to be-
1888. So
Oh, that's after Alexander Graham Bell's like patent phone. So
would've been
oh.
probably
that
a
could
wealthier
explain
thing to have,
why
though.
you have an aversion, though. If you want to be legit, because that's when the ringing phones would be more popular, and combined with Jack the Ripper, potentially one of his things was to lure people out to a phone booth.
I don't know if they would have had phone booths, would they have?
I'm just throwing a potential reason, not exactly in reason, but a potential reason.
Oh yeah.
Okay, but where was it mainly in the US or was it in London?
I don't know where Alexander Graham Bell's from, so.
I think the US.
But his first phone call was to his assistant Thomas Watson, so.
Anyway, Echo doesn't know what phones are. Maybe she's just happened to not see one.
Yeah, Massachusetts.
Ah.
Nice.
Oh, but it was made. It was formed. The telephone company was formed in Great Britain. in 1878.
Oh.
Oh, and in 1879, the first public phone exchange was in 36 Coleman Street, London. 1879.
Huh.
And the first. So, well then.
Huh.
don't know if they would have been popular by then, though.
Probably not, but it sounds like only the rich people had it.
Yeah.
So
Fuck it, she's still
Anyway,
doing what she's
hello?
doing.
that's fine.
Hello?
That makes sense.
Are you there? Hello?
Rory kind of
Fuck it, Quill. Can you have Gurn try it?
Sure. Gurn's taking the phone.
investigation check, right?
Yeah. You rolled a 20. A nat 20.
No shot.
So Gurn takes the phone and just puts it up to his ear. First try.
Of course.
Oh no.
That's hilarious.
Good.
But does he say anything?
Hello? Is this thing working?
Fuck, that's loud.
Wait, Gurn, you could hear it? What does it say? What does it say? What does it say?
Hello?
He would immediately freeze.
Oh.
But what he did was proper because he heard something, but he doesn't. He froze. Gurn? Hello? Do you hear anything from the machine? Or yeah, that is a machine, right? He looks over to Homer Bum.
Homer Bum kind of doesn't get in Gurn's phase or space per se, but steps a little bit closer and kind of leans forward and he's like, Gurn, say something, dude. Like, you seem like you know what you're doing. Talk to the disembodied voice, man.
Quill, can you roll a random wisdom check?
Sure. Wisdom check.
Yeah, just straight wisdom.
20.
Okay. He'll slowly set it down. I don't. I don't do random voices.
But did you hear the voice come out of something? Rory kind of looks at Gurn.
I mean, it was loud when it was in my ear.
So Rory kind of looks at it. So an end goes to an ear. You don't just kind of hover in your face, and he kind of just does the gesture of like waving in his face.
I don't know, but I don't do random voices.
I mean, Homer Bum would figure out how to use the phone based on watching Gurn use it, right?
Yeah,
Quill?
you could just copy what he did. pretty easily.
Yeah, Homer Bum kind of pinches his nose, goes over, picks up the phone, shoves it as close to his old man ear as he possibly can, and shouts, not at the top of his voice, but pretty damn loud, "Hello, this is Homer Bum. Who is it? Disembodied voice."
Ah, hello, Homer. Yes, it's me, Cyrus. We met last night, remember? You delivered that box to me?
Yes, I remember. How is this happening? Is this some more wizardly magic shit?
In a sense, I suppose. Listen, I want to take you all to get your currency exchanged. Tell me when. I don't have a schedule today, so I'm off work.
Homer Bum, kind of addresses the rest of the group. He's saying, and he kind of still is using a loud voice. He's saying that he wants to exchange our shit for money, and that he doesn't have many plans going on. He wants to know when we want to go do it.
Rory, who was standing next to them, kind of like, Homer, you're yelling.
Oh,
And trying to like cover his ears.
oh, and he
Is this another
surprisingly
robot?
apologetic.
Huh?
He
Is this another robot? I don't like it in my house.
Rory's kind of like hands over the ears, but not like fully. He's like, "Are you done yelling?"
Homer
I mean,
Bum said- sorry.
I'm not opposed to shooting it.
I'm not opposed to you shooting it.
Rory kind of looks at him, and is like, "What? Wait, so who's on? Who are you talking to?"
Homer Bum speaks in a more normal tone, and he says, "Cyrus, one of the dudes that we met last night. Listen, he kind of looks, gives Rory apologetic look before he continues to shout into the phone again. All right, listen, Cyrus. This is all wigging us the fuck out. Just stop by whenever, man. Okay. I'm this and he kind of just like throws it on the ground, the phone on the ground, points at it, and he's like, "Shoot, Gurn, shoot! Get this shit out of here!"
Okay, Gurn will shoot it.
Rory kind of like,
What are you shooting with? Your revolver? That's
That's the only thing I got right now.
Okay, yeah, are you shooting the phone, like the handheld part of the phone, or the base of the phone?
Whatever he was holding.
Okay, you shoot
the handle
the
part.
phone, and it explodes into pieces of metal. It's
Rory
broken
kinda
now. You've broken the phone.
Rory kind of looks at it, he's like, "Aw, I wanted to turn." I never got to use a phone before. So he kind of just like, "Homer Bum, how did you get the voice to make noise? I only heard it a little bit." He kind of looks at him.
I don't even know if that shit was real or not. We had technology like this where I was from, but that was some wizard shit if I've ever seen it. And I'm being here for the past few days, I've seen a lot of it.
I've only read about it in books. These magical items that like let people talk great distances, and they were called telephones. He kind of just thinks like the rainbow arc thingy with his hands. That's lost technology in my day.
It can stay lost. Echo actually like calms down and like floats towards the group.
So what? So Rory looking dejected. So what are we selling? He kind of looks at Homer Bum.
We're I think the guy was talking. He was saying something about currency. Yes, currency. He kind of snaps his fingers and remembering that conversation he had 10 seconds ago. Currency. Yeah, I said something about coming by to get his currency. And he kind of shuffles back over to his class drawing and continues.
Quick question, out of character. What would you roll for a memory check?
History.
History?
Can I roll a history check?
Sure.
Please don't be low. It's still low.
What are you trying to remember?
The conversation we had with Cyrus about currency exchange, because he did talk about it the night before, but I feel like half of us were not paying attention.
Echo was wigged out about the robot.
Yeah, and I remember I was kind of paying attention, but like Rory was kind of paying attention, but he's also like in awe of like technology around him.
You'd probably remember that something was said about it, just not exactly what.
Rory kind of goes, "Oh, so the thing about changing," kind of looks up our money, right? Like we have like money from our world, so we could change it to money of this world. How does that work? He kind of like asks out loud.
You've got me. So when is he coming by?
And does anybody have money to exchange? He kind of looks around.
I do.
What about you, Gern?
No.
You too, huh? He looks at Homer Bum. Do you think they'll take your water bags?
They fucking better. Homer Bum says as he's working on the blowing titches. We don't really have that money shit anymore, man. Just water, food, guns, ammo, drugs. We barter. That's what we do, man. We don't. It's been a long time since we've had that kind of shit. You know what I mean?
No, I feel that. Well, Echo, I mean, if you have something, at least you could add it to our something. Money.
I think we should also cash in on what we have going on.
I kind of agree. But we could return the library books when we have Tyriad's book as well. So we have a little bit more than just the one.
Well, then that just leaves the grumpy hog.
It would be around afternoon right now, right? Or is it still morning?
Probably getting a little bit later. Maybe not quite noon yet, but almost.
Well, shall we start getting ready to go then?
Yes. She clears her throat and like smooths her her clothing down. Trying to make herself a little bit like looking more dignified than she was just like 5 minutes ago.
Okay, so Rory's. I'll go get the book, and then I have to add that to my item sack, right?
What book?
Like the fortune of the. Like I have to put it on my.
Oh
item
yeah,
sack,
one
right?
of you guys have it.
Yeah, I took it last time, so. I'm just gonna put it there. How much would that weigh?
You don't need to pay attention to that for that kind of thing.
Okay. Yay.
For like actual equipment, like carrying weapons and armor, any of that kind of thing on you, I would count it. But for just little stuff, it's fine.
I just realized none of my items have weight on them.
That's fine. It doesn't
Okay.
matter.
Actually, I'll just add the little small notebook to my item sheet depending. There we go.
So, are we ready?
Hey Quill, has at this point, would you safe it say that Homer Bum's finished off the bottle? It's been what, like 6 hours since he's gone back?
Probably not quite. Probably like 2 or 3 since. Yeah, probably like 2 or 3. I would
Okay,
say.
sweet. Then, Homer Bum starts to put away the tools he was using and grunts in response, in agreement.
Roy finishes, comes back out with his pockets feeling a little bit more filled in. Jern, are you gonna put on a shirt today? Are we all ready to go?
Do I need to?
Roy kind of looks at him. Well, I guess not.
For reference, it is about 40 degrees Fahrenheit out right now.
That's cold.
Pretty cold.
Roy is gonna be out with loose pants and a t-shirt and a veil.
Guess so.
Oh damn. So when we leave our home, we're gonna feel that chill. I'm guessing.
I think that Homer Bum would probably at some point change out of his disguise and into his mini crusty ass layers.
Probably had a disguise on this whole time.
Oh
Yeah.
shit! Yeah, fuck! I forgot to bring that up.
I wasn't aware you were in a disguise.
It probably wasn't like, yeah. I guess it. Let's just say it wasn't like
You
too
look
nice
different,
of a
but, like,
disguise.
yeah.
Was it you in clean clothes?
Let's say semi-clean, like semi-clean. Sure.
I remember yesterday you said you put on a change of outfit. I didn't realize that meant a disguise.
Oh, he did it while he was sneaking out during the night.
Okay. So that's a totally different thing that I'm remembering. So. Oh wow, that means no one realized you changed clothes then. And no one asked. That's a good disguise. No one knows you're in disguise. No one, you can't. Yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah, I get you guys don't like know we don't know each other very well yet, so maybe it wouldn't be too,
That's fair.
weird.
So where are you guys heading first?
They're gonna be Hug, right?
Going to the hog.
So we'd
Yeah.
have to walk to one of the the phone booth.
Yep.
Wayphones.
So there's
I forget what we called it.
they're waypoints.
Waypoints.
There's
Those are we going to
one in the plaza with the
the job
board, and then you'll see there's one marked on your map on Eternal Hill, which is where you guys went when you guys got your paperwork. Up in the castle-looking courthouse thing that you guys were in that first night. They're about the same different distance.
So, looking at the map, Rory kind of pulls out or looks at the map that we had. I forgot who had it, so whoever had it, like, I forget.
I think it was her.
I'm assuming someone put it out already. That's why.
Yeah.
It looks like there's one of those waypoints that are nearby, so we don't have to walk 2-3 hours to the Grumpy Hog from here. And look, there's one nearby. The Grumpy Hog. He kind of points to the other swirl thingy near there.
Well, that's convenient.
All he said was we have to go in and put those numbers in, right? 11D2?
Sure. Whatever that means.
Right? 112. 11D2.
Yes, that's right. I've never seen one, so let's go.
Oh, I don't know what it is either, but I'm just gonna wing it. Roy kind of just goes in or heads out. And then he realizes it's really cold. Oh. This is nice weather. He kind of rubs his arms.
Homerbum is following Rory out, and in response to seeing the little twink shiver and shake, kind of offers him one of his layers.
But then aren't you gonna be cold? He kind of looks at him, chattering a little bit.
Homerbone shrugs and is just like, "This weather bother me, man. I've been through a lot harsher shit than this. Ever heard of a nuclear winter? I have patrolled them. Almost makes you wish for a nuclear. No, can we stop?
Rory kind of looks at him, registering the number, the word nuclear. He kind of like squints his eyes in his direction for a bit. Kind of like the side eye glare for a second. And then he turns back like, Gurn, you might want a jacket. Also, thank you, Homer.
He nods.
Echo balls up
Alright.
in the air.
Tail scarf time.
Yes. Tail scarf.
Are you guys going to the plaza one, or are you going up the hill?
I just started walking. I guess the plaza would make sense. That's where we walked straight last time, right?
Yeah.
So,
Alright, you get to the plaza that you were in the other day, and looking around, you would notice, like he described, sort of a little box, with like glass windows. And it has a symbol similar to the ones on the map, on it.
Rory kind of looks at it. So we just go inside and
He said
put
it.
numbers in?
He said it was like a teleportation circle, so I at least know what that is.
Well,
Let's see. She'll
can't be too hard to figure out.
she'll walk like she'll open the box up and look in.
There's a. It's just empty, and then on the far wall, there's a little like keypad with the numbers 0 through 9 on it.
Oh.
Well, Echo, does it make sense? He kind of just pokes his head in from wherever she entered.
Well. Come on, let's all get in.
Rory steps in the box.
I don't know if all of you would be able to. I guess you guys could cram in. It'd be a tight fit.
Echo would probably be floating in the unoccupied space.
Unoccupied air.
Gurn's small.
Yeah, Gurn's squeezed
Rory's
in there between the legs.
small. Rory's small.
Alright, yeah.
Her tits are probably in fucking Homer's face right now.
Good.
Homer Bum is shockingly averting his gaze because to his eyes, you are kind of an animal.
I mean, it's a little cramped in here, but
Someone put in 112.
I can't see where the numbers are because he's kind of squished against the plane, the glass plane. Homer, it's to your left.
Homer Bum kind of fumbles around. Does he reach the keypad or something else?
Oh, do you have to roll for that?
I kind of do. I want to. I really want to.
Roll a 1d100, please.
Sure.
Nah, you find the keypad.
Damn.
Oh, thank God.
What did you say?
You find the keypad.
Oh, sweet. He punches it in as best as he can.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
You have to roll another one. Do it. Roll another one. See if you punched in the right number.
Yeah, go for it. Roll another D100. So close. You type in a number, nothing happens.
God damn it.
Did something happen?
Are we
I can't.
are we there yet?
I can't fucking see with this cat rack in my face.
It's the best rack you'll ever see.
Tell that to the rest of my exes, girl, lady.
Don't call me lady.
Sorry.
Roy's like screaming from behind. I'm like, Homer, I can't really reach around you, so I can't. You're in the kid's like, you're kind of bigger than me. I can't reach around you.
Kid, I
As he's
think you...
squished-
Never mind, never mind.
as he's squished against the glass pane.
Gurr, you're
Then.
fucking small. Can you get this shit, please?
I wonder how we look like to
Could
everyone
Gurn
else
actually
out there.
reach it?
You'd be able to reach it, yeah. You'd have to squeeze in between Homer and the panel, but yeah.
Alright.
Gurn's typing it in.
112, Gurn.
Does Gurn pull it off?
1 1 2
Alright. you all feel for just a second like the floor has fallen out from under you.
Wait, does she?
No.
The air,
Well,
maybe the air moved.
yeah. You feel vertigo
That's
a little bit, just for a second. And then yeah, looking around, you can all see that you have teleported. And you are in a different box now, in a different place.
It's the box bigger.
No, it's exactly the same.
Are they in
Did
the
we
same
move?
spots that they were?
Yeah.
Did we move? I still can't see anything. I just see Roy just sees Homer Bum's back.
Oh, my stomach says we moved. Oh,
Okay, let's get out then.
after you.
I'm in the back. So
No, please, after you. Homer bum gestures.
will someone just get out? I want to see stuff.
I don't know if Echo can. Like,
I feel like it
believe
probably
Homer-
would be Rory who would be the closest to the door at this point.
Roy probably doesn't realize he's by the door. His back is probably towards the door. That's why.
Yeah, your back is pressed up against the door handle, but
Rory, it's that way.
Which way?
Behind you.
He kind of like pats behind him. Oh, and then he pushes the handle and falls backwards.
Echo will probably, if she can, float out.
as
Can
you
I roll a
all-
dice to see if I get minor damage there?
If you really want to.
I do.
Okay.
Just for shits and giggles.
Just roll a d20.
If it's a high number, I want to get hurt by one. Just one.
Okay,
D20, right?
sure.
Please. That is high.
Nah, not high enough, I'd say.
So not high enough to get a full damage, but it does hurt him. But like, not
Yeah,
enough
you
for
probably
damage.
like scrape your elbow a little bit, but
Yeah, he's on the floor behind the
Oh.
booth, or like on the floor.
Here, let me see.
I'm okay. Just I didn't expect the door to just swing open like that. Rory kind of stumbles up.
as you all make your way out of the box, you notice a couple people walking by, kind of looking weirdly in your direction.
Good.
Why? Why was that so crowded?
Colonel just stare back at them.
Good.
Come
How
on, let's
big
get
is
you up.
Homer How big is Homer compared to everyone else? I felt like he was the tallest person.
Homer is the tallest.
He
How tall are
is.
you, Homer?
He is
Enough.
5'9".
5'9".
Wow, we barely all fit in there. Okay. I mean, phone booths weren't meant to hold more than one person, so that makes sense.
Yeah, it's kind of supposed to be a one person thing, but hey, it works.
I think it's hilarious how that would look. If I'm being honest.
It'd be funny if we just did that every time, though.
Roll to see if we hit the numbers.
Yeah. Good.
Well, we should see if they figure it out. That's only supposed to be one person at a time. Thanks for the help, Echo. He kind of like little wobbly still. Why was that so crowded feeling?
Because it was crowded. Come on.
To the tavern.
The cat awaits.
And then Rory got to say something and goes, "Oh," and then just kind of.
Echo will not float. She will. as she's walking in, she will act like she's like hot shit, because, well, she is, honestly, but, you know, she got that swagger. She'll probably, before going in, like, check herself, like, make sure everything's perfect, you know.
Wait, are you actually gonna walk in this
Oh,
time?
oh yeah, she's walking in. She's walking in.
She's strutting in.
She's strutting.
Can Rory do an insight check?
Sure.
Sharksy, I
Yes.
apologize in advance if this works out, or if it's high.
She is very eager, you can see it. Especially as she, like, you know, pushes her boobs up, you know?
Rory wants to ask why out loud, but he holds himself. He's gonna wait because he thinks he knows. But if it is true, he doesn't want to say anything in front of the cat. He literally, you'll see him like, because he did the mouth go, oh, and then he sees her going down, and he has his like hand up to like raise and question, but he's like up and down the entire time, like, shut up. And he's just following behind her, like, just making like hand gestures, like, should I? But I. So you just see him walking behind her, like making like the should I? No. But could I? No. That's just happening behind her the entire time.
She ain't looking at you, so, like, she ain't gonna question.
Happening behind her.
Yep. She struts in.
You all enter. It's fairly quiet because it's still pretty early in the day. But you see the same little fairy dude tending the bar as you did last time. You don't immediately see the cat.
She deflates a little bit.
Roy pipes up. Are we supposed to ask for the cat again? Or is this like one of those, now that we met them, they know about us? He kind of like leans over because he sees nobody around.
I guess we just ask.
Who asked last time?
It was me.
Because Rory actually didn't go in when everyone went in the first time.
No, I pulled you in and had you at the table.
Yeah, that's why he doesn't know what happened. He was at the table.
Oh, I see. I thought you meant like outside.
No. Talking about like when that happened, he wasn't at the bar with you guys. He was at the table, so he doesn't know what happened.
She'll go up to the bar and wait for the barkeep to notice her.
As you go up, he'll look up from what he's doing and kind of give you like a knowing like nod. And just kind of ignore you for a second. After he's done with the customer that he's working with, he'll come up. He'll be out in a sec. You need anything else?
Not at this moment.
He'll give you a nod and go back to what he was doing behind the bar.
Probably sit down at the table we were at.
A couple minutes go by, and then you'll see the same black and white tabaxi walk out from the back. He'll come up, give you all a nod, sit down. So I take it you got it done?
Job's done.
Alright, well, here's payment. However y'all want to divvy it up, it's not my concern. And he'll put a small little bag of coin on the table for you. The total being 20 gold, as stated previously in the job description. how y'all want to divide that is up to you guys.
Probably 5 by 5s. If that's okay with everybody else, you know.
Rory kind of looks at his coins and says, actually, you guys could have one of my coins, each of you. I'll only take 2, it's fine.
Why?
I didn't really help with this one, so I think that's only fair.
I mean, you walked with us.
But I didn't talk. Then I wasn't really doing the delivery part either. It's okay. It's okay. He like kind of stammers. Like, besides, we're a group anyway, so he kind of just like fidgets. I think it's more
What do you
fair because
mean?
you guys did more of the work.
What do you mean? You are the muscle.
Rory laughs. I mean, flexes that arm. It's there, see?
Mm-hmm. So, keep your money.
But we all need the money.
Exactly.
Homerbum kind of
Go ahead.
sorry. He kind of shrugs at this and he's like, "Yeah, I gotta agree with the kid. I don't really find it completely necessary to take this for just my own personal use. I'm not really about this in the first place." And kind of, takes his little portion of gold and kind of shoves it towards the center of the table.
Rory just kind of goes, I just don't feel as comfortable carrying as much money, and I trust you and Gurn to hold more, at least, than me. If Homer doesn't want his, you guys could divvy up his as well, but I think Homer should have his at least.
No, it's all right, kid. All that I ask is, however this whole money fuck shit shakes out, is that I look out for y'all. Y'all look out for me. Keep on feeding in the booze and other things, and I'll be happy to give you all this shit. He gestures towards the money that I have. Simple as that.
And Rory kind of goes, I'm good with the bare minimum, if I'm being honest.
As you're all talking, the cat will go to stand up, and he'll say, "Well, if that's all, I'll have Al send you over around, but appreciate the subtlety."
Rory looks at Echo, and then kind of shifts his eyes to the cat, and kind of just like does the kind of, you're gonna say something to Echo face.
All right.
I'm very obviously aware that will be very obvious looking. Just putting that out there.
Fuck. She'll probably wait until he starts like walking away, but then she'll probably like start to walk with him. And I don't know what to say here. Fuck. I thought I was ready. I'm not ready.
Never prepared.
No. How am I supposed to play a flirty character when I myself am not really that flirty?
You be the cringiest flirt you want to be and pretend it works, because sometimes it works.
That's true.
Okay.
Embrace the cringe, and it's not cringe.
She will rub her like shoulder, like not rub, but like she will nudge his shoulder with her shoulder, giving him like a sort of like seductive look. And she will say, "Are you leaving so soon, handsome?"
Well, I'm eager to get back home. Spend too much time on this side of the river and you start to miss the smog.
Hmm. I see. Well, here. She will probably try and find the nearest pen or whatever, write on a napkin, and she will give it to him.
What are you giving to him?
Just hold on. There you go.
Okay. He'll look at it, kind of raise an eyebrow, give a bit of a smirk. You should be careful who you give this kind of info to. Not everybody has the best intentions.
Believe me, I'm well aware.
He'll kind of look you up and down, give a bit of a smirk and a nod. Roll me an insight check.
Oh,
Nice.
nice.
You see, honestly, kind of a conflicted look in his eyes. But he'll just give you a nod and a smile. Well, maybe I'll be seeing you then. And
Hopefully
he'll
very
walk off.
soon.
He'll return to the back room of the bar.
Can Rory roll an insight check?
What are you trying to insight?
What he just saw from the table.
Sure. It would have been a bit far away, but yeah, sure. Nope.
Okay, that totally makes sense.
They had an interaction.
Rory looks over to Homer. Okay, is it me? Am I reading this wrong? Does she like him? Because that interaction looked all sorts of weird.
I'd like to roll an insight check too, but seeing that Homer Bum is a horny old man, I would assume like he knows that she's into him. It's more so he's trying to insight or take a guess what Echo gave him, if he could see that or kind of sense that.
Yeah, roll either insight or perception.
Why does everyone get to roll high for insight? God damn.
I mean, you'd see that she wrote something down and handed him a note.
Did he pick
possibly,
up on the flirty vibes?
I would say, yeah, definitely. Possibly even the slightly weird reaction from the cat at it, like the slight eyebrow raise. But you wouldn't be able to pin exactly what she had given him, just that it was a note of some kind.
Would it be fair to say that, like, given like the flirty vibes and the note and the reaction, like maybe he could assume that it might have been some way to contact her or the address?
Probably safe to, yeah, assume.
All right.
something in that yeah.
In response to Rory's question, Homer Bum kind of puts all this together and, kind of raises his eyebrows and looks at Rory. Yeah, kid, she fucking likes him, and I'm gonna take a wild shot here and say we haven't seen the last of him. Probably.
Rory kind of just looks over. And then he asks Gurn, am I the only one who thought that wasn't what I was expecting it to be, I guess? Kind of asked Gurn if he saw something too. Because all Rory saw was a really weird interaction. Far from what he thought was going to happen.
I
What he
mean,
thought was going to happen, he doesn't know.
was
We
it
don't know.
not obvious that she was flirting?
Yeah, but where was the declaration? Where was the big proclamation? Kind of looked like it was more like a hush hush secret secret sort of thing.
Some
Is that
people
not-
don't want it to be loud.
Oh. I guess that's fair. Well. Rory kind of just like sits there and pouts. Maybe he doesn't. And starts mumbling to himself again.
Echo comes back to the table.
So. Rory kind of looks up. How'd it go?
It
Kind of like tilts back and forth.
went.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
We shall see.
And then Rory kind of looks at them. See, guys, I told you it was weird.
Homer Bum fucking face palms.
Talking about me behind my back, eh?
Well, no. I was wondering if
I
you
mean,
actually
we can
liked the
talk
guy.
about you in front of you.
I was just wondering if it was actually true that you liked the guy.
Oh, I don't like. I'm
Oh,
more
sorry.
fancy.
Well, obviously you're fancy.
You don't like, huh? You lust? Homer Bum wiggles his eyebrows.
Well, what kind of whore would I be if I wasn't lustful?
Homer Bum gives her a smile and raises his whiskey bottle and sheer jest or something like that.
I'll drink to that, bro.
Literally, yep.
She'll drink.
After a moment, the fairy owl, as he's been referred to, will bring you all over around.
Oh, Rory looks up and is
Oh.
like, wait, I didn't order a drink.
On the house, kid.
Oh.
How much gold am I putting? So what, like...
Rory only took 2 gold coins.
So is Homer taking his money, or
No, he gave up his 5. It's still at the center of the table, unless anybody took it.
Gurn probably would have taken like 10 at that point.
So Gurn took... So, yeah, Homer gave up 3 of his coins. So there was at least 13 coins that were... No, 8 coins that were unaccounted for, not claimed by anybody. So Gurn took 10, and that means the rest go to...
So my 5 and then...
Yeah.
So 8.
There you go. That makes sense. Why does the math not math? No, wait, no, it does. Never mind. Okay, yeah, 8 plus 10 plus 2. That's 20. I can't math. Jeez.
I was having the same, like, I was like, is that right? That doesn't seem right.
Yeah, then like my brain's like, that doesn't seem right. But then I'm like, no, the math. It's just I'm thinking of it weird. So yeah,
Gurn, why
8
do you
plus
have
10.
2 gold already noted on your? Oh, that was from Cyrus. Never mind, or from something, I think.
Yes, that was from Cyrus.
Did he give you 2 each?
I believe that's what you said.
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh, you're right. He did give 2 each.
I
Everyone
started
make
with
sure you keep
5.
track of your monies.
Yeah, I started with 5 and then I put on the 2.
Oh,
And
I gotta
then, yeah.
separate. I gotta separate the number here because
You
we
can
didn't
leave it.
exchange
You're
one.
gonna be swapping it like later today, so it's fine.
Okay, this is.
Echo finishes her drink and asks when everybody is like ready, if they're ready to go home and wait for Cyrus.
Rory puts down the cup and makes a face. This is a lot more bitter than I was expecting. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. And, like, out of character, I really need to use the bathroom. So,
Right.
be right back, but keep going. Just fill me in when I come back.
Humberbum downed the drink that the bartender brought pretty quick. Whenever you are.
Oh, Homer. Do you want one of those pills?
But no. But thanks for the offer.
Do you mind if I test them out for something?
Humberbum says, shrugs, and is like, yeah, go for it. Hey, if you find any potential with these, potential to feel something other than the mind-washing, numbing slog of sobriety, let me know.
No, I'm just... Sometimes my girls have an issue of getting drugged. I'm wondering if that'll combat against that.
That's really smart of you, and I respect you looking after your people like that. He gives you a respectful nod.
She'll nod back. Well, thank you.
Rory stumbles back. What did I miss?
No, nothing
Us?
much.
Getting the fuck out of here?
Oh, okay. That's fine. This drink's too bitter anyway.
Does he finish the rest of it, or does he leave some?
Homer Bum, did you want the rest of my drink?
Homerbum gleefully nods and kind of gently takes it out of his hands and kills the rest.
At least nothing was wasted then.
Echo, roll me a perception check as you guys walk out. Yep, as you walk out, you glance back and you notice the cat watching you leave from sort of just like half in the doorway of that back room.
She'll give him like she'll give him a wave, like, you know, the finger wiggling
Mm-hmm.
wave, and a little bit of a grin and a wink, and then she'll swagger, strut, whatever, her way out.
Like a catwalk strut.
He'll give you a nod, but going off that earlier insight that you did on him, you would notice he doesn't really like smile or anything, just kind of gives you a nod.
a little deflated by that a little bit, but she tries not to show it. All right, let's pile back into this thing.
What would you roll if the character is wobbling?
What do you mean?
Are you drunk?
No, but he's having trouble walking. He's cognitive. He's just his body's not responding how he wants him to. So I want to say, what would you roll for that? Would that be acrobatics, or would that just be? Actually, can I roll a performance check? Actually,
Sure. Go for it. No,
Jesus Christ.
whatever you're trying to do, it's not working.
Rory's trying to pretend he's not having a hard time wobbling. That's why.
Are
Homer
you
Bum goes
okay?
to steady
Me?
him.
I'm fine.
Sorry, what?
Did you say Homer
Yeah.
Bums?
Oh.
What did Homer Bums say?
Goes to steady him.
Okay, so he clearly stumbled a bit when they left. I'm fine. I'm just being a little clumsy. That's it. Kinda. Rory made a grimacing face when he said that. Don't worry about me, guys. It's all good. You know, we're
whatever you-
walking.
He keeps his grip on the Rory's shoulder firm.
You could hear Rory's muttering to himself. You could hear sort of angerness in it, I guess, but he's not. He's hoping he's not saying out loud. He's muttering angrily to himself. So we're going home, right?
I would think so.
We don't have anywhere else to be right now.
Unless you want to go kill some rats, but I think Cyrus had other plans.
Back to the booth.
Oh God.
Rory kind of points to it. All the while grimacing.
Ditto.
Echo's not really happy. All right,
So
get
we all
in.
pile in.
Is there a way? Rory goes. Is there a way we could make this a little more comfortable?
I mean, I could try and float up a bit higher.
Oh, but then what if it's not your boobs in his face, in Homer's face?
Well, I will.
Rory means that in a totally innocent
Yep.
you'd be your stomach, but that's not how. I'm assuming that's not how everyone else took it.
Well, then we better punch in the numbers quickly.
So we're cramming in there, I guess.
Yes.
Okay. You all do that.
Okay. Who pushed the numbers last time?
Could
I feel
Echo
more
reach
scared.
it?
Yeah, you probably could.
She's gonna. Yeah, she's gonna. She's gonna
Feel-
punch
Rory's
in.
Rory's slumped against a corner this time, not a panel. Why is it crowded more than last time?
She'll probably put in the Eternal Hill one or whatever.
That's a 001.
Are you going
Yeah.
back to the one you teleported from, or are you going to Eternal Hill?
Eternal Hill.
Okay. Yeah, so you type that in, teleport. This one, it's more obvious immediately that you guys are in a different place because you're in the sort of not center, but in the plaza that you walked through a couple times your first night here. This will be your first time seeing it in the day, but there are 4 buildings. The sort of castle-looking building that you were all in, another sort of office-looking building, the clock tower, and then a almost like temple-looking building that has sort of pagoda-looking that has 4 small streams coming out of it on each direction, flowing out into the city, like little canals.
Huh.
It's pretty quiet up here. You don't immediately see anyone around.
Who's by the door this time? Rory's trying to feel for a handle, but he doesn't feel one. Although he felt something, but he doesn't know what it is.
Oh
God.
no.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
We'll leave that up to the imagination.
I'm just saying he felt something, but he doesn't
Fade
know
to
what it is.
black.
Homer Bum kind of goes, "Kid, that's my buns."
Rory immediately starts moving. Someone else get the door. I don't want
You're
to
in the
move my
hunt.
hands anymore. Someone else get the door. I don't want to move my hands now.
Burn, dude, come on. Squeeze through there, get us out of here.
I like to imagine Gurn's been right next to the door the entire time.
That would be his style, just being quiet the entire time and just letting things play out.
I think he's dead.
Can someone open the door?
Gurn, please.
After a good awkward, like, 5 extra seconds, Gurn will open it.
Oh my god. Do we spell out? Or does anyone fall out this time?
Homer Bum doesn't necessarily fall out, but he's definitely looking like he just about tripped because he's bolting.
And Homer leaves. Rory kind of like unsquishes against the corner. Takes a big breath. I'm free! And just hops out.
Echo floats out lazily.
I don't know what's worse, being against the door or not being against the door in that thing. Ugh.
Try being crotch height.
Who is he crotch height to?
Homer, at least. Actually, you're probably more like. You'd be close to crotch height for Homer, I imagine.
So I was gonna say, like, he's definitely, if he's like 3 foot something or 4 foot something, he'd be like at least stomach height for Rory.
Gurn is 2 feet tall.
So that would be around like lower torso. So I thought he was 3 feet tall. I don't know why I thought that.
2.5, I think.
I think, yeah,
two.
2'6".
Oh,
So he's
you'd-
he's about crotch height to just about everyone.
yeah. You're like basically belly button because Rory's 5 foot, so you're half of Rory's height.
It's still not a great sight.
No, it's the belly button, so. Yeah. Oh, you would be directly crotch height for Homer. If average height, sorry, average heights.
Homer Bum brushes himself off awkwardly, and without really saying anything, just heads towards Elm.
Echo follows.
Rory kind of looks around. Wait, where are we? And then he sees them walking away. Wait for me, guys! Wait for me! He's kind of like tripping everywhere though, while running after you guys.
You guys make your way down a not insignificant number of flights of stairs off this hill.
I'm sorry, who?
Well, not you, not you. Well, I mean, you still make your way down.
Oh. Yeah.
Oh god. I really hope Rory's not tumbling down them at one point.
Oh no.
But yeah, once you get to the base of the stairs, you guys are just about a block from home. So, pretty close. Let's see. You would be walking past that. Any of you and/or all of you roll me a perception check?
God, my rolls have been shit.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Perception, right?
Okay. Damn, man. Wow.
Oh my god.
What?
Rory rolled a nat 1.
Oh my god. I mean, it fits with what happened recently. It's just, I told you guys my rolls
is
are normally
shocking.
shit.
Shocking.
Like I've said to Sparksy, like Sparksy, you don't understand. My rolls are normally shit in D&D.
Oh, and Gurn got a nat 20.
Of course.
What the fuck?
All right, how stupid is Rory being right now?
Rory walks into a telephone pole. The rest of you.
Oh, Rory.
It still works with what happened earlier. Carry on.
As you come up to the turn where you'll turn off for your house, you do notice there's a flower shop. And then, presumably, a minute or two after that, you'll get back to your house. Cyrus and Winston
Echo.
are standing outside.
When
Sorry, go ahead.
when Echo sees the flower shop, she does like stop a little bit to look at the pretty flowers and then goes on her way.
Gotcha.
Rory's gonna be rubbing his face for a bit.
Oh,
So he's not gonna
Rory.
see. When?
I'm sure we can get you some ice when we get home.
I don't understand. I'm having trouble walking and I can't apparently see a pole in front of me. Oh, what's going on?
We're almost home.
Rory has clear frustration right now. Also, seeing the nat 1 made me actually drop what I was holding. 'Cause I was so... Jesus. Damn it. That's... Oh my god. Knew my rolls are normally shit, but these are, for the most part, have been, like, low-ass rolls.
Really shockingly bad luck.
It's normal for me in D&D, but I didn't think
Wild.
I didn't think it'd be this common. I'm actually kind of annoyed.
Rory is a himbo, dude.
He's too twinky for that.
That's kind of true, yeah.
Oh my god. On the one hand, it works great with what I've set up. On the other hand, I hate that I set it up and it happened to work this way. It was supposed to be performative. It's just actually happening.
Yeah, the game's like, oh, you want to be a little bit stupid?
It was supposed to be performative, and the game's like, nah, you actually get to be. I'm like, damn it.
Genuinely. He's just such a good actor. He really is a method actor, you know.
Apparently. Hey, at least it's convincing the others, if anything. They don't have to know it's actually like genuinely happening.
Yeah.
They think it's genuinely happening. Oh. Are we back at the home yet?
Yes. So you guys, as you walk up, you'll see Winston and Cyrus waiting outside.
Is there someone else in here? Rory's just kind of rubbing his head. I thought I saw someone else in the house.
Huh?
I hope we didn't keep you waiting long.
Oh no, we haven't been here long. Are you all good to head up to the courthouse then?
Rory kind of looks in his direction. Where is that? From here?
He'll point up to the hill that you guys literally just came from.
Rory kind of hangs his head. Dang it. Today's been a day for Rory. He just kind of just slumps back out the door.
I am. I don't. I'm not sure about the others.
Roy with his head down low, just let's get this over with. While rolling his hand to like say, "Let's go."
He'll lead you back to the hill. As you're walking, he'll So I know he forgot about this part, but Shadowbane give you the rundown of everything else?
Rory kind of looks at him. He's like, I'm not even sure if he gave us everything. We weren't even aware there were waypoints here."
At that, he'll kind of chuckle a little bit and nod. Yep, the waypoints free to use, comes out of tax money, so you know, make use of them.
Trust me, man. We've been making too much fucking use of that shit. I'd rather walk at this point, honestly. He kind of casts a look at Rory.
Rory just hangs head low and just goes thumbs up. Understood.
There are also some people who will ride carts around, offer rides for a price. If you ever want to go that route with it. Costs a couple gold, or a couple of coin, but usually not too expensive depending on how far you're going. I take it by our conversation earlier that he didn't give you the rundown on how the phones work around here.
Rory just kind of sighs. I didn't even get a turn with the phone.
All you gotta do is pick up the receiver, say the name of whoever you want to talk to into it. Simple enough.
Rory's like, looks up his like, where do you talk in it? It's shaped like a door handle.
Well, the end that the voice comes out, you hold up to your ear, and the other end you speak into.
Rory kind of just looks at him.
He'll kind of hold his
What?
hand up in the telephone gesture and sort of point to explain.
Rory kind of looks up at him like, "You mean to tell me that the phone broke because no one knew how to work, and it was that simple
Well, the
all
phone
the time?"
the phone broke because Gurn shot it.
I was told to shoot it.
That's because none of us knew how to work it. Rory kind of like looks like his eyes switching.
He'll,
Homer-
Sorry, go ahead.
Sorry. Homer Bum puts his hands up and he's like, wait, hold on a sec. Maybe it's not a mistake that Gurn shot the thing, because you said we gotta tell it someone's name. Does that mean it's listening to us all the time?
No,
Big
you gotta
brother.
pick the receiver up off the. You gotta pick the receiver up off the base.
Rory goes, I'm assuming that was the door handle looking thing,
Yeah.
and
You
that
said
meant
you
one.
shot it?
Rory just looks so defeated. I didn't even get the turn, and it's gone.
I could maybe fix it.
He'll chuckle. Well, I'm sure Tyriad can fix that for you. Not too annoying to replace.
Part of me wants to go like, wasn't Turiad there when that happened? I don't know if I don't remember if he was.
I think he had just left a bit before that.
Okay. Rory just gonna mutter angry things to himself for a while. Again.
As you get to the base of the hill, you'll see Cyrus punch in something into the control panel on his chair, and the wheels will shift and it will go into levitate mode. And he will begin ascending the stairs that way.
Rory's jaw's on the floor again. I can't. I don't even. And he just kind of, incoherent sense, it just follows up the stairs.
Any of you guys from Worlds with Technology, or?
Rory's only known about it in books.
Homer Bum kind of bristles. God. Yep. Sure, a lot of it. All the good it did us was, about jack shit.
He'll give you kind of an interested look. Oh, you'll have to tell me about it sometime.
Rory kind of just outbursts. This is like stuff I've seen in books of fantasy. Can't believe it. Well, fantasy's not the best word, I guess, for this. I just can't believe it actually exists.
Now, going back to what we were talking about before, he did have you sign the paperwork, right?
I don't think all of us signed it. The one that Cyrus had, I don't think all of us signed it.
I thought we did.
Pretty sure you
I thought
all
only.
did.
Did we also? I thought one of us didn't.
Some of you hesitated on the job offer, but you all eventually did.
Okay, so okay, never mind. I'm thinking of. I was thinking of the other thing. Why did my notes are wrong there? Okay, continue.
Been a minute since I had to do it, but it should have been the citizenship form and then the job offer for the real department.
Yeah. And then wasn't there another form that we signed about Cyrus's?
No.
What am I remembering then? That'll come back to me later.
Oh, you had to sign a waiver for the potion job.
Yeah, okay, that's what I'm remembering. So I remember not. I think one of us didn't sign that one. I think. Am I misremembering correctly? Actually, I refer to my notes better.
In a fantasy wizard magic witch place, do you have all this? Kind of says this with this furrowed up face as he gestures with his hands. Bureaucracy shit. Y'all got fucking magic. Like, why do you even have to build a world that looks like mine when you can just will basic resources into existence anyways?
At that, the robot Winston will actually chime in. And he'll go, actually, it's not quite as simple as just willing it into existence. There is a trade-off. Part of the reason why food is so scarce, especially in the lunar quarter, is because it's actually quite hard to manifest food other than very basic. And he'll just sort of keep rambling on about it. After a second, Cyrus will kind of gesture at him, and he'll stop talking. I honestly don't know the history of this place that well. Never really been much interested in it, other than, the war.
The
Wait,
war?
Rory also inquires, did he just say war?
Echo goes upside down while she's floating and tilts her head.
Yeah, I mean, it ended about 400 years ago now. The Memorial Day is coming up soon. I always forget the exact date, but I got here about 50 years into it. It was lost a lot of people.
Rory kind of looks at him like, wait, you're not from this place either?
Nope. The only other member of the real department who is like you guys came in from somewhere else. My world didn't have all the magic stuff. I'm not too well versed in it. Studying what I can, but that's what Winston's here for. And Winston will give a nod.
Rory kind of widens his eye. How long did you say you came here ago?
I've been here about 450 years now.
Rory just turns pale and his eyes just get really wide.
I can't leave her for that long.
Well, we're working on it. I'll give you kind of an apologetic smile.
Rory just kind of stays quiet, and you could see the color slowly draining from his face. He's already pale to begin with, so...
Echo's fiddling with a necklace.
Ooh. Silence is deafening.
After a minute, he'll kind of awkwardly clear his throat. So, Tyriad give any indication about, and I mean, don't take this the wrong way, but why he wanted to hire you guys? I mean,
Rory just
you
slowly...
lot are the first since me, and like I said, it's been a couple centuries.
Rory just slowly shakes his head no.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Echo is lost in thought, lazily spinning.
Like literally spinning in the air,
Like very slowly.
like a galaxy
rotisserie
sort of
chicken.
like.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So, Rory's just gonna just slowly move and be quiet. But he'll answer when asked questions.
Tried to figure out why they wanted me, but to be honest, I don't think Tyriad even knows himself. And I'd have better luck getting milk out of a rock than a straight answer from the keeper.
Upon hearing that word, Rory kind of grits his teeth. Keeper?
I don't know if. Well, I guess there's no reason y'all shouldn't know. He'll gesture to the clock tower up on the top of the hill. It's a being. He runs the space and time, I guess, in the city. Some kind of, to be honest, I don't know, deity, something. Tyriad could explain it better than I can. And he doesn't work with us on paper, but as far as the real department's concerned, he's our real boss. Everything Tyriad does, he does because that thing tells him to do it. You'll meet him soon, I'm sure.
So is he the reason we're here?
Not as far as I know. Don't think he has any more control over it than anything else. He's the reason that we're not stuck in a timeless void. And that we can live somewhat normal lives, but...
Normal.
Rory clenches his fists and kind of grits his teeth. A little more out loud than he would like to normally. So, something's keeping us here, and it's the keeper.
No,
You don't know why
no,
we're here, right?
He doesn't keep anybody here.
But he's
That's...
called the keeper.
Well, his full title's the Timekeeper. To be specific. He'll kind of gesture vaguely into the air. This world that we're in, it's some kind of pocket dimension. It's separated from the rest of everything. Literally, the rest of everything. I mean, apparently, this is how it's been explained to me. If that thing, and I'll gesture to the tower again, wasn't here with us, then we wouldn't really exist in time at all. Any semblance of time passing, it would just be an eternal void, possibly more purgatory-like. I don't... Might as well not exist as far as, you know, any sort of thinking or doing is concerned, so...
I want to just put this out there because I want to say Rory is visibly getting upset, but Rory himself doesn't know why he's getting upset. He just feels it. He just feels he's getting upset, and he has to be upset, but he doesn't know why.
It's got
Like, he himself
emotions.
doesn't know why. He just
Gotcha.
he feels it. So it's one of those things he's actually having a hard time controlling right now.
Gotcha. After a moment or two longer, you'll come to the top of the hill again. And he'll start leading you towards the same building that you were brought to your first night here. And I think unless there's any other questions anyone has for him, we'll leave it there for tonight.
Oh, Rory looks up Wait, currency thingy. Didn't you tell us about that?
Yeah, that's where we're going. To see Emis. She'll exchange whatever you have on you and give you, the city gold.
Oh, right. Sorry, I guess I kind of forgot. Yeah, it's been a day. Rory
I
kind
haven't
of
been here for very long. I imagine you're still getting used to everything.
Rory kind of sheepishly laughs. Yeah, I was having trouble walking earlier.
He'll give you sort of a concerned look, but he won't say anything to that.
It's not. I actually don't know. He kind of looks down. My body's not listening to me today. I feel like.
Well, I know how that feels.
Ooh.
Rory just kind of realizes what he said, and turns beet red and looks down even more. I'm so sorry.
Well, you'll be able to sit once we get in there. You alright till then?
Rory kind of just nods very sheepishly. Today's not a good day for Rory.
Poor Rory, man.
It's like the third time he said something that that could be taken another way. God. Oh my god.
Oh, I love it so much.
I just
That
hate
session
that
was fucking hilarious.
Oh,
I just think it's unintentional, but the other way you guys are taking it, I'm like, crap, it can be taken that way. Oh.
So good.
no, because that's happened in all the years that I've fucking known you. So, like, this has happened.
I know. So like, I'm more aware of it now because okay, I don't know if you noticed, but Rory's like based on like a more past personality of mine, and the fact that I'm doing it deliberately and it's still happening. I'm like, God damn it! It's not. Because I don't know if you notice, I'm trying to set it up in a way, and it's not being wasted, not being taken up the way I'm thinking it's just being taken up. Ugh. Oh my god. Yeah, part of Rory's innocent personality is very much the way Sparksy knew me when she first met me.
Yeah, it's very, very reminiscent.
So I wanted to incorporate that, but it's also like this is like embarrassing now that I'm aware of it. 'Cause I'm setting it up and I'm aware. I'm like, this is so embarrassing. Oh my god.
One of the things that I used to tell Soul was, I'm going to corrupt you. And I did.
It happened because the whole Discord was against me, but at the same time, I was like, this will be refreshing to do. Like, I know how I used to act, so I'll just incorporate that. But doing it on purpose and seeing it still being taken a different way, I'm like, oh my god, this is the cringe is hurting me. And it doesn't help that the dice rolls are rolling with it. Oh
The
my
dice
God.
fucking hate you.
I know my
Yeah,
dice
it's
rolls are
wild
so
how
bad,
bad.
but like
Your luck is. It's crazy.
there'll be the random time it will be high, and then you'll see a lot of lows for a while. Like early, like oh jeez, so embarrassing. It's consist. There's like what, a lot of fours in a row. Oh my god, I can't. Were all my rolls except for one was a single digit,
I think so, yeah.
and the one that wasn't a single digit was like something I was just trying to not get hurt by. Oh, this is so bad, man. Well, I mean, it works for what I want to do. It's just, Sparksy, is that how it actually sounded, like, from way back when? Like, that's how it
Yeah.
really sounded?
Yeah.
Oh, it's so
Yeah.
It hurts. It makes me feel so embarrassed.
No, like
It's kind of charming. Like,
I
literally.
can see now why everyone thought it was charming and they thought it was funny, but at the same time, like, for me personally, I'm like, because I know how you guys reacted, and now that I'm aware that's how that seems, I'm like, internally, I'm like, oh damn, this is so bad how it was.